we're leaving western Donetsk and heading into the direction of Yasanovata. Yeah, there's death and destruction. I mean, most of these houses around these areas are just buildings destroyed. A lot of it's overgrown too because there's nobody coming around to clip it. I mean, this was ground zero for wiping everything out by the Ukrainians from Avdiivka, from over in that direction. Yasanovata was the front line. It kind of still is. It's not really the front line anymore because the front line's moved, but it still gets it once in a while. Not like it used to. A year and a half ago, it was getting hit every single day. They just shoot a few shells in. Sometimes they shoot a few, more than just a few shells in. Now it's mostly quiet now, but they still, once in a while. There's still people living in these areas. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there you go. This is, you can see the destroyed building right there with the roof's been caved in. This is between Yasanovata and Avdiivka. People are still living in these areas too. Look at that. That's a direct hit from a missile.
Что ж, скажу я матушке за родного малого. Ой, и сердцу будет больно лгать за родного малого. За родного малого мать моя почует вдруг. Лучше умереть мне, вороной мой верный друг. Лучше умереть мне, вороной мой верный друг.
All these giant slag heaps up there, they actually do change the microclimate in areas because they affect wind flow, things like that. So yeah, that's one of those little interesting points. Any of the big hills that you see that are not giant, long, rolling hills, which there aren't that many, like this one right there, that is a slag heap. That's not a natural hill. All these other areas, that's a slag heap from 200 years of coal mining, active coal mining. Particularly the last 150 when it really went industrial. So that right there, that's a man-made hill. Those are man-made hills. A school, as you can see, the windows have been shuttered. Everything was shattered by artillery from the Ukrainians. So coal mining here is extremely important to the local economy. The economy is built on coal mining and iron processing. So those are the two big industries in the Donbas, the basin of the Don River, Donbas.
Да казачья воля, наша с тобой доля, не грусти, родной. Не зови братца с собой, я пока еще живой. Жизнь моя, как ветер, кто-то меня встретит на пути домой. Жизнь моя, как ветер, кто-то встретит на пути домой. Ой, не стой надо мной, я пока еще живой.
Yeah, these areas are very poor. They were poor under Ukraine, because Ukraine didn't invest anything. They only sucked things out. And since they've been on the line of contact for since 2014, there's not a lot of money that comes this way. Now that the fronts continue to move further and further west, money and investments and jobs are going to start returning to these areas, and they're going to have a future again. The road we were flying down a year and a half ago to get into Yasanovata was the Yasanovata road, which was very heavily under fire. You can hear artillery popping up behind us and drones. This is from Donetsk to Yasanovata. It's a safer road, but now the front has moved, so it's gotten that much more safer. It's not without totally any risk, unfortunately. We haven't quite gotten to that far yet, but it's gotten better. Welcome to Yasanovata. This is Yasanovata. Part of it anyways. I guess the population is like 20,000, somewhere there. People continue living through all the siege, all the shelling. Before the SMO kicked off, the Ukrainians would just get drunk or stoned and then drop some rounds into the city for fun, if you can call that fun. After the SMO started, they got a lot more serious about trying to kill the people in the city. Luckily, of course, most of the people are alive, but there is damage and there is still some shelling. There he goes, just another building that's been damaged. Some others.